Jim Abbotier on the line with James Gallagher, who takes on Adam Borix on April 6th. James, it's good to be talking to you. It's been a while since we've spoken. How have you been doing? And I guess let's start with the injury. Like, how's that cleared up?
It's cleared up perfect, so it does. It's strong as a rock. It feels just as good as the other one that was fine all along. And actually, when I went and done the test to get the medically cleared to come back training, it showed most of the tests, done like 5 different ones on it, and four out of the 5 were stronger than the leg that didn't get the operation.
Flipping heck. I mean, that in a way would kind of suggest that it was perhaps weaker before, and obviously when you got the injury done, you come back and rehabbed it into a stronger place. So
Exactly. So I just had to listen, and I just followed them to the T. Just followed the doctors, what they said, and done everything I could, and I put the work into it, and the results showed.
I mean, let's rewind as well. I mean, when I was watching you kind of during your rehab just across social media, the rehab didn't kind of start like when you were allowed back in training. I saw that you were kind of going down to the gym and kind of watching and all that sort of stuff. Was there anything you were kind of specifically doing when you were, I guess, sitting on the sidelines?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, watching, do you know what I mean? Because I had a big brace on my leg for weeks and weeks. Do you know what I mean? So it was like a struggle to even walk. But I lived close to the gym at the time, so I would literally wake up in the morning and like hobble my way to the gym. It was tough, just hobble my way, and then I would just stay there for a few hours and just like do a few pull-ups, press-ups, watch the boys train, and just do what I could until I got the cast off, and then I was able to actually like do the proper rehab on the knee. Do you know what I mean? So every day I just went to the gym, hobbled over. It would take me about, I think at times before, it was like 3.5 minutes, 4-minute walk to the gym from where I used to live, and it took me about, when I was in my cast, it was taking me about a half an hour. So I was like hobbling my way over, and I was getting to the gym, and then I would just stay there all day until I got bored, and I had to hobble my way back. Do you know what I mean? Because I couldn't drive or nothing, so I was just doing this every day, and then just doing pull-ups and press-ups and sit-ups and eating clean, and just then keeping my mind active.
So how did it come about then, the fight? Did you kind of have to get a Bellator and tell them that you were kind of ready to get back in there, or they just came to you after a certain amount of time?
I was still like hobbling along, and they go to me, "There's April. Do you want to be main event in April? Will you be ready?" And I said, "Well, of course I want to be main event, and of course I want to fight." I thought, but I'm all out. Like the doctors haven't passed me medically cleared to even train you, and I was also, I'm 100% in. But as soon as the doctors tell me I'm allowed to fight, then I'll sign the contract, and that's what I did. So I went and I told them I'm agreeing to the fight, and then I went to the hospital, got medically cleared, and then I had the contract that night sent back.
Yeah, I mean, like, and this fight is an exciting one too. On unbeaten prospects, you could say, in the Bellator featherweight division. Like, what do you kind of make of Adam? Like, he's built up a record of 10-0. He's been on a few people's radars as one of the other kind of guys to watch out in your division. But how much do you actually know about this kid?
I don't know much. I've watched a few videos on him, and he's just very basic. He's not like, there's nothing that I see it's worried. He's a very good fighter. I'm not denying he's a very, very good fighter, but I really don't see anywhere that he's really special in, that he can trouble me in. I don't feel like that he's got that aggressive, that mindset or anything that can put any pressure on me. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm going to be able to handle myself in every area, and I'm going to be better than every area. And I feel like that's going to be the factor of the fight, that every area I'm just going to cancel him out. And sooner or later, then he's going to make and I'll capitalize on it and put him away.
And when they kind of offered him as the opponent, like, what were you kind of thinking then? Were you kind of thinking, having beaten, Chinzo Machida, you might move up, I guess, into an even bigger name? Like, what were your kind of thoughts on that?
The same way that I do with them all. I sign the contract and then I go and watch them. I don't care who I fight. Do you know what I mean? I'm a fighter. I'm just going to fight anyone they put in front of me, and if they want me to fight this guy, well, I'm just going to fight him. Do you know what I mean? It's the same. It's no different for me who I fight. Do you know what I mean? It's just about me. I make it about me and not who I'm fighting. Do you know what I mean? I go and make it the Jimmy show. That's it. It doesn't matter who I fight. I make it about me. If I'm going to be fighting a world champion, I'm still going to make it about me. They're going to be calling me a challenger, but it's going to be the Jimmy show still. I'm going to take that limelight and I'm going to make it all about me. The same way I always do. I own the shows every time I fight. And that's it. It doesn't matter who I fight. I don't really care. Do you know what I mean? They all bring different tests. They're all tough fighters. They're all going to, every one of them is going to be hard. Do you know what I mean? But I just go in and make it about me, and that's it. They're not in the equation.
You're fighting in Hungary, his kind of backyard. Again, you're saying, I don't even think about that sort of thing, but like now you have signed the contract, now you are going to Hungary. Do you even contemplate what that's going to kind of mean in terms of the crowd, in terms of maybe some of the judging?
We'll see who has the crowd when we go there. We'll see about that. I guarantee there's going to be more Irish flags in that whole arena than there will be Hungarian flags. So they will. And you're on about the judging. I don't need judges. Tell them to pay them off. Tell them to go and save their money. I don't need them. He's getting finished.
So what's kind of the official prediction for this one? Because you're pretty damn accurate with your last one.
All right, I'm going to guillotine him in the first round. Well, I'm going to put a lot of pressure on him. He's going to scramble. He's going to be explosive. He's going to try and scramble out of position. Then I'm going to put so much pressure on him and make him scramble, make him panic, and he's going to stick his head in, and I'm going to guillotine him in the first round.
Other people, when they've kind of come away, having been off with long-term injuries, they've kind of shown us something different, I guess, because they've been focusing on different areas, I guess, of their skill set. Is that something you've been doing, or are we going to see anything kind of different from you when we see you in there in April?
100%. I got cleared to box, so I did for before I could do anything else. So I've been just boxing. My boxing has gone through the roof. So it is my head movement, my slips, my timing, my power, my speed. It's gone to a new level. It's time to start panning people out soon. So it is. That's how I feel. It's going to start happening soon. People are going to be looking at me soon, going, "Fuck, I can't stand with him because he's going to knock me out." And then they're going to try to take him to the ground either because he's going to get strangled there. Do you know what I mean? So that's my plan for the future. Is they set that mark where people are going bollocks. There's nowhere we can go. There's no escape.
Now, when you kind of look at the rest of this kind of division now, how do you kind of see this playing out in terms of you getting to that title shot? There's a few other people, you know them, I don't have to mention their names, but there are a few other people vying for that title shot as well coming up alongside you. But how do you kind of put yourself out in front of them, and how do you make sure you get that shot?
Well, there's very calling for the title. Everyone's calling for me. Very few are actually going, I want the... Everyone just wants me. Do you know what I mean? Where I'm not here to fucking go and fight people for the, do you know what I mean? I want the belt. What the fuck would people want to fight me for? Do you know what I mean? I don't got a belt. I'm not a world champion yet. I will be soon, but I'm not a champion yet. But I want to be a world champion, so the only person I want to fight is the world champion. It just baffles me brain, but they don't have that world champion mindset like I do.
Why do you think they are doing this? Why do you think they are calling for you rather than the champ?
Because they're in it to get a bit of publicity and they look and they get on TV. That's all. They're not real. They're not. Do you know what I mean? I don't want that. I don't want people. I don't give a fuck. No, I just want to make a lot of money and think I'll be a world champion, be known as a world champion. Do you know what I mean? I want to know that I was the best in the world. Do you know what I mean? I am now the champion of the world. That's all I want. I don't want nothing else. That's all I want. That's fuck all the rest of it. But all the rest of them are in there pushing around. They want this, they want that. They're calling for this, and then they don't really want to be a world champion. They just want a few followers on Instagram or something, and it's absolutely pathetic.
So what is kind of your path to this title then? If you put all the rest of them to the side, you beat Adam in April, do you think you could possibly get the title shot next?
I don't know. I don't think... I want it now. I don't want fucking Adam Barnes. I want I want to fight the world champ, the fucking pitbull fella. That's it. I want to fight, but I don't. I could see me going pitting this guy away in the first, having another fight, pitting him away as well, against someone like a top contender, and then maybe go for the belt. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping to go and pit this guy away, and then have a title contender shot in Dublin, and then go and fight for the world title early next year.
Sounds like a good plan to me. Now, who are the bodies you're working with in the gym right now? I know you got Hakeem Dawadu over from Canada. You got Artem preparing for fights. There's plenty of people going around at your weight class at the moment.
The gym is popping. You walk down there and there's 50 different people. Do you know what I mean? In my weight class that are preparing for all big fights at high level. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing I'm not short of is training hard. I walk into the gym and there's like fucking loads of people that are still trying to be world champions, and it's just pushing the levels through the roof. Every time you go in, it's hard. Everyone's giving you problems in every area. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I'm going to become the greatest. I'm getting pushed hard in every area. I go in with that mentality just to learn. I don't win in the gym ever. I never win in the gym, but I go in and learn every time, and I go in and win in my fight every time. And that's the difference. Everyone else is just they want to front. Everyone wants to. They want to do this in the gym. They want to be fronting online. They want to be fronting in this. Well, I'm going to become a world champion, and I'm going to be front with my belt. Do you know what I mean? They're too busy fronting now. They're not even there yet. It's where I'm just a beginner. I'm just starting out. I'm only 7-0. I'm only 21. I've got a long way. They learn, they get better, they improve in all different areas. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going in with that mindset of just getting better in every area. I know where I'm weak at. I know where I'm good at. I know what I need to work on. I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? I'm not deluded. I know exactly where I stand. And that's why that's what's going to make me better than all the rest of them, because they're all deluded. They're all posting online. They're all doing this here. And they want to win in the gym. They're posting pictures of them fucking beating their partners. They're doing this. They're doing that. And that just shows their mindset. They're calling fighters out isn't world champions. You know what I mean? That just shows mentality.
So just
why the fuck would you want to fight someone who's not a world champion if that's what you're in it for? It makes sense.
I mean, let's put it out there. Who are these people that are lighting up, I guess, you online and in your Instagram? Like, who are these people that are calling you out when you're not a world champion yet?
Every fucking one in the division. They're all are. They all are. Anyone that's active, they've all called me out. Every one of them. Every one of them that's in the mix, they've all called me out, including the champ.
Well, hopefully,
that shows his mindset.
Well, maybe he just knows it's coming about. Maybe he knows it's coming. Just I guess.
He does.
Just to round this conversation off, then, like, I guess, you know, we haven't seen you fight in a while just because of the injury. Like, if people have forgotten how good you are, what's the kind of statement you want to put out there when you face Adam on April 6th?
I'm better than ever. I am better than ever, and I don't need to say it. I'll show you. That's one thing. I do say it. Like, I know I'm going to be better than ever, and I know I'm going to put on a statement. But I'm going to show it, and I can't wait. I can't wait until I do. It's been a long time coming.
Yep, certainly has, mate. We can't wait to see you back. So thanks for your time today, James. It's always great catching up with you.
Nice one, Jim.
Best of luck for your fight on April 6th.